Sometimes your screen gets a little jacked up. Maybe you've got an aggressive dog, a 2-year-old, or just an aggressive husband.
I'm a terrible husband and a terrible father.
If you've ever had a ripped screen, go ahead and post ripped in the comments below.
Here I'm going to show you how to fix a screen on an RV. Specifically, we're going to fix this screen door that my dog jacked up, but it works for any screen in your whole RV.
And how long has this been messed up like this? It's been more than a minute. It's taken a long time. So when Trevor was in Peru, I ordered all the supplies for this project. I even attempted to take the door off by myself. I just couldn't find the right drill bit.
You're going to need some stuff to replace the screen. And if she'd stop doing that, I could talk.
I like the drill.
Please stop, because audio. Take 17. You're going to need some stuff to fix that. You're gonna need spline. If the old spline is good, you can use it. This is screen spline right here. Looks like that. Probably won't focus. But our stuff is good. It's not weathered or anything, so it's fine.
Well, that was me. I salvaged that, and I realized that this was still good, and I kept saving it, so I knew we didn't need to order the spline.
Otherwise, you'll have to buy some more. And you also need some screen. Leela got the heavy-duty screen. There's a link for options down there. It's not gonna match because it's a little bit darker, it looks like, but who cares? This is darker, more dog-proof.
For me, what was more important was to get the heavy-duty. This was rated the highest. I just know that our dogs are gonna be with us, and the 2-year-old's gonna be with us, and it's gonna come out again.
You also need a screen spline installation tool, which...
She did the drill thing, start over.
Oh no, I think it's funny.
Please help me.
You're also gonna need screen spline installation tool, which looks like this. Any of them work, they're all the same. There's a link for what we use down below. You're gonna need a knife. This is one we have, it's a Husky, it's red. I like because it's red, any knife will work. And you wanna put in a fresh blade. You'll see why you need it in a second. You'll need a tape measure. You probably don't need that because you can just, fine. And you're gonna need
the drill.
Okay. And here, let me take the toy away from the child. You can use a screwdriver, you don't need a drill, but this, as I've said many times before, is the favorite tool I've ever bought in my whole life. It's been great. Link for it below. And here is the drill bit that for my particular, you won't be able to see that probably. For my particular RV with this screen, it's this square one, I know what it's called. Post in the comments below what the square one is called. And while you're at it, hit subscribe because this is painful to have her drilling while I'm talking. And if you don't use this one, it's a pretty much guarantee that it's going to be a Phillips because you got to take the door off. And we're going to have Leela do it because she likes playing with this so much.
I would totally have done this by myself while Trevor was gone. I ordered all the supplies in and I got to the drill bit part, and that's what threw me off. I literally went through the box of drill bits and couldn't figure it out.
There are 6 screws like this that you need to take the screen door off. Leela's going to remove all 6 of them, and she's going to gently press on the trigger of that thing so she doesn't strip anything.
Yikes.
Now you're gonna wanna set the screen on something. So the first thing you need to do is rip out the old screen. So you can actually just grab this, before you rip it out, you just grab it at the end of the spline. Leela, you can do that and just pull up. And it's pretty easy to come up. I'll give it a little weight. Pull. There you go.
And the great thing is with the old spline, you don't have to cut it if the spline is still good.
Pull the right size, there's one. Go pull it all the way.
Because you don't want to be splining
Have
more.
it redo it all, good. Bam.
Before we do this, I want to clean this.
You don't
thing.
need to do that because it'll be just the same after you do it.
No, I want the whole door.
We're not screening down to here, we're only
I
screening to
know,
here.
but we can clean the whole door better than we've ever have.
For the record, I don't support this. I say just put the screen in.
I hate with.
The next step is to lay out the screen. So Leela, please lay out the screen nice and beautifully and even. You just leave the whole thing on to start before you get it done. And so all you do literally is kind of stretch it out, lay it out evenly, and then you start.
Should this stuff not have been unfolded before?
I don't know, maybe. Let's see how tight we can pull it. We can pull it pretty tight once it's on there. So you first do this spline, and all you do is you lay the spline down in here, and then you use the roller to get it cranking. One thing you can do is outline all of this with masking tape, so when you cut it, it doesn't scratch it, but I don't care, too much of a pain. So all you do, Leela, is start by pushing in here, and then use the roller to get the rest of the way. Use your fingers to start. And open this thing up, and you'll notice that this has a concave and a convex side. You can try both, but you're probably going to use the concave side. So here we go.
But I don't, like, do what with it?
Oh yeah, she hasn't done it. So let me show you. So you start like that, push it in.
Don't you have a piece that needs to come up here too, and that?
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, do you guys hear that? He said, I was right again.
twice in our 25 years of marriage. Then you just roll like this, right down the middle of it, and kind of hold it down and push it down hard. It's a hard push. You'll get the feel. Try to get it in the groove.
I know this.
Yes.
Like on top
Push
of
on
that.
top of the spline, dead center on the spline.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do this because this is killing my thumb.
It's little back and forth motions like this to get it in.
Well, you didn't say that. You were like, just slide it down.
Just figured it out.
So which side do you do next?
I'm gonna go with do this side next with all my infinite experience. So we're gonna have Leela pull that tight while I put that in. You wanna get just all the wrinkles out. We did replace basically
Every screen.
every screen of the whole thing in Bear Lake last year. It wasn't that bad. It was only a couple $100 to replace all of them, which was nice because I'd hate to do all these myself. It'd be a friggin' pain.
There's a major difference between these two screen materials. You can see how this is just lightweight, nothing. And then this is definitely a very heavy duty. If you have animals or kids or a lot of use, especially if you're living full time in your RV or you travel a lot, I would highly recommend going on your screen door heavy duty.
Stick around to the end of the video because I have one other thing that might help you, and I'm going to share it at the very end of the video. Also, while you're at it, hit like and subscribe because this is it's so much fun. So I have this spline here that is coming down from here, and it needs to go over that. So we have to cut a little bit of screen to put that over and also cut this thing off so we can get it to go down. So I'm going to cut this thing first, and then I'm going to cut a little bit of screen here so I can pull this over. So I'm just going to go, and this is a brand new blade. And then Leah, if you come over here, please, and let me pull up. And sometimes you have to two-hand it because I'm able to get this thing in here a little more easily. And it's just rocking back and forth, back and forth.
Hey, Papa. Hey, Boo.
Okay, and then you want to cut these ends off without, you want to cut up so you don't cut the screen on accident. And sometimes you got to improvise, like to get these ends in. The square thing's kind of great. You just push. Where's the wife? Wife, I need you.
Don't make me wait.
The final step before hanging it up is to trim this off, and Leela's gonna do that. She's more meticulous about these things. The key, I think, is to have this thing angled this way and not that way so that you don't accidentally cut the screen. So you would start here and just start cutting, and we'll let the wife do that. And it's with a sharp knife, it's super easy. And you can press a little harder, so it's, there you go, doing great. Look at that.
Mommy, Dad. That didn't work.
Wow! Look at the confidence that woman's got now. Cuts one side off and she's like, whoa.
The one thing that I have loved about getting the RV is we have learned to do a lot of things.
If there's anything else you'd like us to show you how to repair in your RV, go ahead and comment below and let us know what that is, and we'll try to make a video on it. Also, while you're at it, hit like and subscribe. All right, now we're gonna put this back. When I say we, I mean Leela's gonna put this back. So you just pop it back up here. Pretty simple.
There you go.
And that's all there is to it. There's something else I recently learned is there's something called a screen defender. It looks like this. Here's where you can get it on Amazon. There's a link for it below. You put it just right over your screen. It just pops right in super easily. And it only works on Lippert screen doors. I don't know if mine's Lippert or not, but I'm gonna order it and I'll let you know if it works. If you wanna see more how-to videos, click that link up there to see how to change the oil on your generator. There's a link right down there. Hit subscribe so you are sure to catch all our future content. We can't wait to share our adventures with you.